21. There we go. We
Got
live,
it.
live and direct for
Coming to you
episode
live.
130. CJ Squared in the house. Got my man Chris. Got my man Joey. There you go. You see Joey stacking. Live and direct. I think Joey, did you hit last week, did you, Joey?
So did we all hit last week,
Oh.
The big boy hit. Man, that's nice. What about the other one? Did that hit? Because I didn't check the WNBA games. Did the Mercury, Sun, and Mystics all win?
You had that was on that Friday, right?
Yeah, the Mercury -3, the Sun, and the Mystics money line. Did he double up last week? That's why I want to know.
Let me check that.
You had the Mercury. What was theirs?
-3. Hit a -3. Nope, that was the one.
Didn't
get
82. They won 82-80. What was the other one? So you had Mercury.
Sun,
the Mystics
Sun
won.
Money line.
Mystics won by 6, and what was the other one?
Sun.
It was just the two of them.
Yeah.
Sun won by 2.
And the Mystics won by 6. Okay, so
you missed the Mercury by 1 point.
That's a great way to start the season off, Joey.
Just missed it. You're welcome, millions. Take that money and do something with it.
Now it's time. Now it's time to see, can you double up them funds, right? Did you
it's on its way.
In the fourth,
by stacking, right? You win and you keep winning, and you got to keep going.
It says in the fourth quarter of the Phoenix for the Atlanta the Mercury Dream game. So you had Mercury by 3, Joey, right?
Yeah.
It said in the fourth quarter, Tina Charles hits a free throw.
That's my girl right there.
For you to lose with 0 seconds left.
That's my girl, Tina Charles. One of my favorite.
Seconds left for a free throw?
Well, yeah, it said 0, so it must have been right at the end.
Wow.
So thanks a lot, Tina Charles. I still love you, but thanks a lot.
It literally said on here 0 seconds.
Them last second plays, man, those will be called
swallow the whistle officials.
Listen, those are called bad beats.
So on here, she hit 2 free throws with 0 seconds. So it must have just been whatever the play was at the end. So she cost you, Joey. You would have had both. You would have hit both.
Doubled up. That's okay. We're gonna bounce back this week, Joey. This week we'll go 2 for 2 this week.
Last week took an L. Tonight I bounce back.
I mean, the fact that you came down.
That's right.
The fact that that's a bad beat. So as far as betting wise, if you lose that right there, you can't. I mean, you probably did the right bet there because I mean, basically they hit 2 free throws with no time left. So you were probably on the winning side. You just had a bad beat. So you can't hate on that. That's just
you gotta love a bad
Tina
beat.
Charles. I'm a huge Tina Charles fan.
When our college picks, man, Oklahoma was giving me bad beats every week. Like it'd be like a bootleg, like end of the game touchdown or play. Like what the heck? Every week a bad beat. That happens sometimes, man. It happens. All right. Hey, everybody, we get down to the end of the MLB. Some hot races, but one of the things we got going on is Aaron Judge. Is Aaron Judge going to break his own record? I checked the stats. Aaron Judge has 48 games left. And is he going to break his own record and get to 62 homers? Let's start with Chris because we know what George's going to say. What do you think, Chris?
I mean, they say right now he's on pace to either tie or he's either on the tie or break it. I mean, he's been it's crazy because I mean, we talked about before just what he's been able to do because I mean, at one point JB was trying to get rid of him to somebody. I don't even know who, but I mean, the fact that he was actually trying to get rid of this guy at one point, and then he's having a year it might be better than that year that we were talking about was unheard of 2 seasons ago. I mean, now you're getting in the Bonds level type of stuff, which is crazy. So to me, I mean, the issue is that, I mean, he has protection behind him with, and that lineup is good.
No.
As long as the race.
Except when they play in the Nationals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
really.
I lost that bet. But as long as I think that the fact that no team in the American or National League, but no team in the American League is really running away with it. I mean, the Yankees are the best team, but they're not. We look, they're not that far ahead of the Orioles. They're not really
one game ahead of like that.
Yeah, I mean, and every team's right there. Let me see the standings right now there. So their Orioles are one game back.
One game back, yep.
And if you look on the wild card, they're two, like Kansas City's close. I mean, there's a bunch of teams that are really right there. So the fact to me, I don't see why he can't beat that record because, I mean, he's been on a tear ever since probably May, right? He had a bad April, really bad, really historically bad April.
Yeah.
And then, so, I mean, to me, I think the fact that you can they're going to still need him to hit. Now, do teams because he's playing so well, do teams start to maybe go away from him a little bit and try to walk him? But as long as he's got the protection behind him, I don't see that happening because you're just not giving that up. I mean, but like Joey said the other day, you just got to walk the dude, you know what I mean? And just deal with, whoever, because Soto's usually behind him, right?
Soto is in front of him.
Soto's in front of him. So who is behind him?
Stanton.
Oh, so that's going to be key probably. I mean, I know Stanton hit a bomb the other night. Like Stanton staying healthy and hitting the ball is huge because you got to make them pay. If you got Soto and Judge getting on,
yes, you do.
You can't. Stanton can kill you because he can still hit bombs. So the fact is, if Stanton can still remain healthy and hit the ball, Judge is going to see pitches, and there's no way that if he's seeing good pitches, and they're not going to, I mean, it'd be one thing if they were so far out ahead of everybody, they maybe, I mean, I doubt they would take them out, but you could maybe, sit them some games or let them take a little bit. Because still, I mean, as good as the Yankees have been, it's not like when is the last win, Joey, for them? 2011 or something? Oh, hey, bye.
Why is she in there? Give you a cookie?
Yeah, she made some.
Joey, when's the last time the Yankees won?
2009.
Yeah, so they're itching for a win here. So to me, I think he can break it. I mean, I think which is incredible considering the biggest, like what he started out like. But I mean, he's on pace, and I don't even think we're going to be talking about. I think we're talking about all time. He's going to get in Bonds and Ruth level type of season soon.
Hey, Bonds around Joey, that could be blasphemous.
I don't think that's blasphemous, JB. I think he deserves that.
Okay.
That treatment.
Before you start talking
about like that.
Before you start talking, me trying to trade Judge to you is like you trying to trade Acuna to me. The difference is I would have jumped.
You weren't serious, JB. You weren't serious.
When I sent the trade to you.
You didn't send it to me.
So you rejected it.
Did I? Are you sure?
I promise you, I put everything on it. You rejected that trade.
I don't know if I rejected it.
He probably just let it sit there, and then Joey probably wouldn't reject it. He just would let it sit.
Chris, trust me.
You wouldn't have traded him.
That dude rejected that trade.
Stop it. I was helping you.
You weren't helping me. I was helping you.
Yeah, you were going to help me. You definitely.
All right, go ahead. Tell us about how you feel about your mans.
Well, his August is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Batting he is slugging Barry Bonds MLB The Show on easy level numbers.
The show.
I mean, according to Yahoo, his slugging is 878. His on base is 551. He's on base all of the time. That is a crazy stat. I mean, I don't know what's going to keep him from. I mean, unless teams just decide not to pitch to him, that's the only thing that's going to keep him from not doing it. That's the only thing. But then, just like Chris said, if you don't pitch to him, Stanton has to be the one to really step it up, and Stanton should be getting hittable. Should be getting stuff that is hittable, and Stanton's just gotta step up to it. But I mean, I don't know how their schedule looks, and I'm sure teams don't want to be that. They don't want to be that team that gives up. If he starts to get close to the 60s, they don't want to be that. So I really do think that we're going to see less hittable stuff to him. You're going to see his OBP go up even more, and he may stop just shy of 60.
Let me see. I'm trying to look at their schedule
for the MVP.
I do have some news. I did look in my Yahoo email to see that I did not offer the trade. I did talk about it. You did. I can go, but I can.
We were talking about it. Oh yeah, we were talking about it.
The phone conversation. You saying no?
We were talking about it.
I did offer you Blake Snell for Michael Harris, though, and you turned it down. You rejected it.
I should have taken that. I should have taken that.
Oh, I didn't realize Dylan Cruz hit a bomb, JB, on one of yours. Were you at that game?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
When
no.
JB was there.
What game? Hold on, I'm trying to
think.
That
was game 2.
That was on
game 3.
Game 3 was last night, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
I didn't go to that game. I'm in game before that.
Oh, so you didn't see Cruz hit? He hit a bomb first at bat.
No, I was there when the two guys from the Nats hit home runs back to back off Garrett Cole.
You will get those up, boy.
Back to back jacks.
Yeah, you said he was struggling.
I'm
trying to see Yankees the rest of their schedule the rest of the way.
I know that at this rate, he just needs to he needs one home run every 4th game for the rest of the season to reach that goal, to get him at 62, right? 11 more, give him 62. So he got, really is, as 48 games, every 4th game, get a home run, throw extra, he might get 63. It's there. I'm hoping it's there because I need him. He's an anchor to the number 1 fantasy team in our. Hey, I'm just speaking.
Those are facts.
I'm not trying to. It's not being boastful. He is the anchor to the number 1 fantasy team in the league.
Those are facts, baby.
And man, I tell you what's going on. My man Snell all of a sudden is throwing strikes. It's crazy.
Snell does what Snell does. Stinks it up and then shows up.
At the end, out here doing his thing.
Stinks it up and then decides to freaking show up.
So this says as of May 2nd, he had an OPS of 725 on through May 2nd. And now his OPS is 1198. He's raised it 400 points almost. And his batting average as of May 2nd was 197. And now he's hitting 333. If he would have just had an above average first month, I mean, it would be ridiculous. I mean, that's horrible that what he was doing in April. I mean, if you're batting 197.
Yeah, I know. That's when I was trying to get rid of him. I'm like, oh God, what about he's my first.
Because I think we kept saying, hey, it's a long season. Like, I mean, to be that bad.
The marathon, JB.
To be that bad, and then to raise your batting average, what is that, 150 points or something, almost 140 something points. And I mean, that's crazy because that's a whole month of being horrible, hitting below 200. And then now you're basically 10 points away from winning the Triple Crown. You know, so I mean, it's unheard of what he's doing. I mean, really, because I mean, I was looking. I think we were talking before. Would he get to 600 home runs? I just think he's just too old at this point to get there because he's the fastest ever to 300 as far as
but he started late though, right? He's old.
Yeah, he came in a lot later than like Bonds and all those other guys. So he'd have to play well into his 40s and still be doing what Bonds did in his 40s.
Yeah.
Man, right there, Barry Bonds.
Yeah. But it's still incredible. What he's doing is still, who would have thought he'd be this good? It's good for baseball, though. Baseball needs guys like this that, you know, he's a likable dude. You know what I mean? You don't really ever hear anything negative about him.
No, you don't.
So, I mean, and he's doing it on the defensive end.
He might actually be more popular than Derek Jeter.
If he wins, he will be.
It's just crazy that it's a problem when Derek Jeter is still the most popular Yankee. He might be better. He might be more popular than Derek Jeter.
It's close. I mean, I think if he wins one, but you got to win.
You got to win. Absolutely.
But I mean, it's crazy what he's doing, and I'm a Red Sox fan, and you still. I mean, I don't love it, but I tip the old.
Gotta respect.
I gotta tip the cap.
All right, gonna change gears here because we right at the start of week 1 of the college football season. Week 0 is behind us, and we had a major upset with Florida State going to Ireland and taking that L from the hands of the Rambling Wreck. And the big question is, can Florida State, with that one loss, still make it to the 12-team college football playoff? Joey, what say you?
Chris and JB, buttons and millions.
Buttons!
I don't think Florida State is going to be able to recover and make it to the 12-team playoff. Ooh. I just feel like looking at their schedule, going to SMU week 5 is going to be interesting and difficult. Hosting Clemson, at the U, at South Bend, hosting Florida. Rivalry games, who cares what the records are? It's difficult to beat your rival. I just think that their schedule is too stacked against them. I don't know if they are. Well, Chris has been saying that they are pretend compared to what they were last year. I think Chris may be right.
Paper.
They're not as good as they were last year.
I think DJ is overrated.
DJ is overrated. As a 5-star quarterback, why are you a 5-star quarterback when you're averaging 7 yards a pass attempt? You're at Florida State. The guys that you have on the outside are 4- and 5-star guys that can stretch the field. 7 yards an attempt. I'm watching Shedeur average almost 15 yards an attempt in this game tonight. Because of
FCS team, though, give him a little, FCS.
The inconsistent play of DJ and their stacked schedule, not stacked, but it's a difficult schedule. I don't think that's going to keep them out.
They slept on Memphis. They're not slouches.
True. Memphis is September 14th.
That's 2 weeks from now.
Week 3. Yeah, they have a pretty difficult schedule. They're not as good as they were last year. The quarterback is overrated. This is a recipe to not put you into the 12-team playoff. Florida State's out. I hate to be saying that because I am a Florida State person. I am a DJ supporter, but I'm losing it with him. I'm losing it.
All right, Chris, what are you saying? What you got here?
I agree with Joey. I think I had them kind of a fringe team. If everything fell right, I think I had him at 10-2, which I still think could make it. But I think the problem is that 10-2 in the ACC is different than 10-2 in the Big Ten. I think it's even a bit different than 10-2 in the Big 12, because I think the Big 12 is going to have multiple teams that are probably in that range. I feel like the ACC, even though it is getting better. The middle section of the ACC seems to be getting better. Virginia Tech is improving.
Yeah.
But like, losing, like Carolina's losing right now. Like, those are the games that is going to build, because, if Carolina goes to Minnesota, it just builds that middle of the conference. Then it starts to look better as a whole, because your whole conference is better, right? Because we talked about, the SEC and Big 12 or the Big 10, they might get 4 or 5. They could maybe get 4 or 5 teams in. It's because you can have multiple losses in there because you're playing a gauntlet all the time, and then it looks all right. In there, I mean, they do have a harder schedule, but if they lose, if I said 10-2, now they're like, they should beat Boston College, and hopefully that's enough of a game that they can turn things around. But is a 9-3 team in the ACC going to get you in? I'm not sure, because I think that, like when I went through, I just had one team in the ACC getting in. But I think Miami's going to probably win 10 games. So now, and Clemson could win 10.
Yeah.
So I just can't see a 9-3 third place ACC team. That means that, because we also know Notre Dame plays an ACC schedule.
Yep.
So theoretically, if you count them as an ACC team, which, they're an independent, but I mean, I can't see them getting 4 type of teams in there that play ACC schedule. So I just think that they're now going to have to win games that, like, for me, that they probably wouldn't. And I, like with Joey, I don't trust DJ. We saw last year with Jordan Travis how much of a difference a good quarterback made on that team.
Yes.
To me, there were plays Saturday. I only watched the first half. I didn't get to see the second half, but there were plays where it was clear that they didn't just trust him to just go out and make plays. And it looked like they were just kind of trying to rely on, running the ball. And, and to me, it's different. Like, if you got a guy like last year, they were scoring a ton of points. I mean, really, they would have been in the playoff had it not have been for
getting hurt,
injury. So DJ, I mean, it's really going to go on DJ, and I already know all three of us, we've already discussed, like, none of us are putting our money on DJ at this point.
He's a 5th-year senior. Around. This is not a true freshman anymore. I mean, take some
at this
chances.
Point, he's just playing on. I mean, really, the only reason we're even talking about this guy is because he was once a really high recruit.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in college. I mean, he was not bad at Oregon State, but again, he couldn't win the big games that he needed to.
Take some chances down the field, man.
Yeah, I mean, especially because you would assume if Florida State's got to have some athletes on there.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not putting any type of money on DJ to be the guy. And I think if you look at all the teams ahead of him, most of the teams got good quarterback play. So, I mean, Clemson is the one other team where I don't really trust. Of the really good teams, I don't trust the quarterbacks.
Right.
So, Miami might sneak in, because I would say of the 3, they've got the best quarterback in Cam Ward of the 3.
Right.
So, if it comes down to quarterback play, I'd put my money on Cam Ward over the other guys.
Okay.
So, to me, they're now going to have to beat. I mean, you got SMU, like Joey said, at SMU, who is still a really good team. Then you play Clemson the week after. Then you got Miami. So in a 3 or 4 games, you got SMU, Clemson, Duke who's horrible, and then Miami at Miami. So that's 3. And then at the end, you end with Notre Dame and Florida, who's still not horrible. They're not great, but they're still Florida.
Right.
And it's an in-state rivalry game. So I just
not backing down.
It's going to have to happen. I just think, are we betting on DJ to turn the thing? He hasn't shown that ability yet. So why would we now? We'd be
Ever.
stupid.
He's never shown it.
So
I keep trusting him.
they are what we thought they were.
Yeah.
Like bitter.
Oh my goodness, I keep trusting him.
JB, what do you think?
Push the ball down the field, DJ.
Dude, you know how I feel about this. I sat back and I looked at and I pulled up our college football playoff picks right now, and I want to slap myself because I got Florida State in there as a bye week team winning the ACC.
Oh, jeez.
I thought DJ. I said to myself, last year Oregon State, he played okay. He gave them a chance.
He did.
He looked better last year. This game, he looked like the same guy that got benched at Clemson.
Yes, he did. Yes,
It's
he
the
did.
it's the East Coast.
I just didn't see it. And I'm looking at this schedule, like, damn, now I get the schedule, okay. I wrote it down. I got Boston College win, Memphis, I don't know. Cal win, SMU, I don't know. Clemson, I don't know.
Yeah.
Duke, yeah. Miami, probably an L. Notre Dame, an L. They got Charleston like the last game of the season. Then they got
L.
It's confidence in what I saw in them.
Yeah.
And Georgia Tech. I mean, Georgia Tech pretty much dominated that game in the second half. I mean, from what I watched up front, they dominated physically and just he didn't do nothing. 193 yards in college football.
Oh my gosh. Can we he better be averaging over 10 yards an attempt against Boston College. He better be. He better be.
I know that line. I know that line because I took that game way early, like a month ago.
Yeah.
And that line is has moved a ton in the wrong direction for me. Because I bet Florida State, I don't even know what I got him at, but I know now that line looks awful for me. Let me see what I got that line at, if I see it on here. But it's definitely, that just shows you how quickly, how quickly that line has moved, or how what they thought they actually were, and now there's no respect at all for Florida State.
None.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey, shouts out to that linebacker on Georgia Tech that had that 1987
the big
big
roll. Oh
yeah. My goodness.
I was like, is that a neck? I was like, is that a neck roll, or is that like, is it just like the thing's bunched up and nobody's?
Yes. Oh, it was wonderful to see that.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of the old neck roll like that.
That was wonderful to see.
Let me see what's that line now for the Florida State game? Let me look.
Boston College?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm looking to see if I can find it.
All right, guys, here when I compiled all our data, here are the teams that I'm going to show this real quick. These are the teams that we picked these are the 12 top teams that we think would make the college playoff. Right here in the yellow. It's funny.
Oregon?
Of course. Even though somebody did, this guy here didn't even pick Oregon at all.
Why would I?
Yeah, they're only the 2 seed or whatever they are.
That may have been a
mistake. How I did this was, low score, and then if you didn't make it in the top 12, I gave you a 13 and added it up.
Okay.
And it was kind of weird because we already know that Georgia can be in it. Georgia and Texas can't be a 1 and a 3 seed. So, but it's based on chances, right? Ohio State and Oregon can't be a 2 and a 4 seed.
So really,
but
they would be in the 12, Joey.
Yeah.
So really, top 2 Georgia, Ohio State. Then you go to Utah and Clemson as your next 2 with bye.
So really, it would just flip flop. Texas and Oregon would be 5 and 6.
Yeah.
And then Utah, Clemson would be 3 and 4 probably. So the only one that looks right now not great is the FSU, but obviously we're not even in the first. We're just in the first week, so
yeah, FSU already looking bad.
We need to do like where we'll just rotate it. We'll just do like they do every week where they'll come out with their rankings and we'll see where we put ours. Our CJ.
Sorry, next week we do that.
Yeah, we'll do our.
So Florida State, it could be in for trouble. All right, so
push the ball down the field.
Right, hey, look. Right now we got the U.S. Open going on, and I guess the third round is about to start. I got a question: how is that one guy who is the number one ranked player in the world ranked number one? What has he done? Is he playing like on a? Is he playing like
Dustin Johnson?
So what, Joey?
He's not even Dustin Gretzky. Has he won anything this year?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just wondering. I know.
Chris knows.
I know that the last two big things. What was there? Was it the French Open and the Olympics? I know the GOAT won the Olympics.
Yeah.
And then the young boy won the last major. Was it the Australian or
Alcaraz?
I'm thinking of the wrong major.
It was Wimbledon.
I'm thinking about golf.
Yeah, we're talking about tennis here, there, champ.
Yeah, I'm bringing up Dustin Gretzky and all that.
Oh,
it must be. It just says 5. He's got 5 singles titles. It says, but
they're not Grand Slams.
The Italian dude.
So it might just be that he's probably there because right now he's only for the year he's 48-5.
Yeah.
The Wimbledon was the last major, and then Alcaraz did beat the Joker, but then the guy came back and beat him in the Olympics to get that gold medal to add to his.
He's complete,
illustrious career.
He is complete.
Djokovic is 29-7 this year. So I mean that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
He's just not. I guess they're just not playing as many. And Alcaraz is 38-8. So
then Djokovic also he's number 2 in this tourney, and Alcaraz is number 3. So
yeah.
They're
probably gonna meet in the semis if they make it that far.
Yeah. Which I hate. I hate that they. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously they can't. They just. I don't think they pick it like that where they're trying to. Move it around but I mean, there was another tournament. Remember we were talking about it? I think it was 2 years ago, not this year, last year in the French. Was it the French? And it was in the semifinals. And then Joker, it was the one Alcaraz pulled out. He hurt his hamstring or something like that.
Right.
And then Joker ended up, and then he cruised in the finals. It was pretty much like that. Whoever won that was going to win it all.
Right.
All right. So guys, men's singles, women's singles, who do y'all have winning the U.S. Open? Joey?
Joker.
Joker. What about women?
You going Coco Gauff?
Coco's been very, very shaky lately.
Man, the number 3 player in the world playing in her home court.
She's been doing a lot of complaining.
She won it last year, right?
She did win it last year. She's been doing a whole lot of complaining lately too.
What's the number 1 girl is the Swiatek or Swiatek or whatever?
Who won Wimbledon?
Did she win it?
Hold on, I got Wimbledon pulled up. Women's singles, the winner was the girl that was it was an upset. The 31st player in the world won Wimbledon.
Oh my goodness.
Krejcikova. Hey, it's Buttons. He must be getting tired.
I'm gonna go Coco.
Okay.
Come on, Coco.
Coco. What about you, Chris? Who you got?
I'll go the number 1 girl. I think
a lot of complaining though.
Oh, look at this guy.
Buttons in the house.
Get that thing, Buttons.
What's up, fellas?
Get that thing, Buttons.
Who you going for the women's single, Chris? You got the number 1 player?
I'll go. Yeah, that's Swiatek girl.
Oh, okay.
The Polish girl.
All right. And for men's, who you got?
Give me Alcaraz.
Oh, okay. Well, you know me. You already know who my men's guy gonna be.
That's your man,
You
JB.
know I'm going with the GOAT. Come on now.
That's your man.
I wouldn't have a closet full of his shirts to wear if I wasn't going with him.
That's your man.
I'm trying to keep it, I gotta go with golf. I want the American to win the US Open. It's always a good thing
when
Coco.
Wait, the odd text, my girl's not even in it left. She's out already. Don't the girl
you just
yeah.
Pick somebody else, Chris.
I'll go Sabalenka or Sabalenka.
Okay. All right. You want to jump in that with Buns? Who you got for the men's singles in the US Open and women's singles?
I've got the Italian.
Okay.
Yeah. With
the number one, yes.
Joker and oh my gosh, why am I blanking on this? And Alcaraz can't win every single one, can they?
They can.
I suppose they can, but all right, I'm giving it to the Italian, and then I'm going with Chris's pick as well. I like Arena. I mean, she's got this like tattoo right here. It's like
Buttons likes tattoos.
Yeah, and she plays good too. So I'll take it her as well.
Buttons a tattoo. Actually, the girl I originally picked is still in, but I'll still stay with the wine. She's still in, but we'll go.
Okay.
I don't have either number one seed. Nobody has the number one. No one has the Yannick Sinner guy. No one's going in, huh?
Oh, wow. Okay. No respect. He's Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Wait, I just took him. Yannick Sinner.
Oh, you did?
Oh, but
the Italian.
Okay, my bad. A little bit of respect, a little bit.
A little small amount of respect. Oh, that's what Buttons is.
My wife, who is Italian, would kill me if I did not pick him on the show.
Oh, all right. Somebody got. Hold on, is that the NC State starting quarterback off the field? What the heck?
Oh boy,
it is over, right? I thought they had the game in. I thought they had the game in hand.
Buttons, what's your take on Florida State? You think they can make it still?
God, that's not good. They got the
okay. Yeah, I don't. I do think they can, Chris, just because of the schedule. But DJ needs to show me something.
Oh my gosh, Buttons!
I thought that guy was a playmaker. What plays did he make the other day?
Yeah, I mean, what I saw. I mean, they ran the ball all right, but
they're not pushing the ball down the field.
He didn't run the ball.
He
got 6 carries for 7 yards. He only got sacked one time.
Act like a 5-star, DJ.
Did I see Peter? Is Peter Warwick's son on there?
Oh boy,
but he didn't do. I think I was looking at the roster.
He's transferring.
He's like, I'm out of here. Buttons, did you see that guy that we were talking about with the big neck roll? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Guy?
Oh yeah. I love that. I love that. A little old school.
I was like thinking it was just bunched up like it because it was like
the neck roll guy.
Carl Banks.
Because it wasn't like the
Carl Banks.
Zach Johnson.
Yeah.
Well, all those guys had like
the linebacker from Miami. Was that Zach Johnson?
Oh,
Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas
is what I meant. Zach Thomas.
Ryan Cox.
Oh, Brian Cox.
Ryan Cox had the massive guy though. That was like that thing was like it looked like one of those bean bags that you sit back in.
Absolutely.
Like you don't see any of those guys. Like Carl Banks, his was out of the jersey though.
Yeah.
Right. The guys the other day was like still.
So was Bosworth.
Oh yeah, the one in the jersey is like this.
It was like it was like
yeah.
That's why I was like
he was like Ed from 90 Day Fiance. He's like this.
Where's his neck at?
Yeah, I was like, is it just? I was like, nobody's helping this guy. No one was like, it was just like let him just roll with the big bunch around his. But he was a thumper though. I'll tell you that.
He was thumping.
Another guy who gonna thump when it comes to a linebacker.
If you got a neck roll, you got a thump. You can't be a non-thumper with a neck roll.
You're right about that. You better thump.
Is anyone wearing one of those when you ref, Joey?
I have not seen one.
You've never seen that.
I have not seen one.
Ah.
If I do, I will definitely let that player know how much I appreciate that.
You're going to be thumping tonight, already.
Right? You came in a thump, didn't you?
Yeah,
you got one thing on your mind.
Be careful when you tell a kid that at a game. You don't want, you got to be careful.
You look like you just thump all the time.
Hey, what'd you just say?
All you're doing is thumping around, huh?
You're just thumping all over out here, aren't you? Hey, that's it. It's freaking red.
Carolina is done. It's done. Cooked. Anyway, all right. NFL time. Two things we're going to do tonight in the NFL. Talk about, and we're going back to our college picks because, you know, it wouldn't be a CJ squared show if we didn't have our picks against the spread. This is what our show was based. This was our start. This is like that's our baby. But before that, we do have I know the bread and butter, right? We do have we got a little fantasy draft right now between us four, which means that our teams are going to be stacked. But the question is, whose team will be the most stacked at the end of the year with the most points? We'll let the fans out there be the judge. I got the setup.
Who won last year?
We didn't do this one last year. See,
so this isn't the week to week. This is a full. You're riding this team.
We'll do our week to week one. We'll start that next week.
Okay.
Like I remember, I was horrible.
The next week one is you pick one guy once and you're done for the rest of the season. And Buttons clearly demolished everybody last year, but he also didn't make his first week pick. So
that was the difference right there.
Got a little boost.
That's why that was the difference.
Player pool was a little bit more stacked than ours. So we'll give him that. And that little bit does make a difference when it comes to that kind of contest. But I digress. We will be talking. We got our draft set up. I'm ready. I got my cheat sheet here. So I know that I got some really good drafters in here. And I got Joey here. So yeah.
This is what's the scoring though? Is it more like
we're gonna do full point PPR, regular scoring, no like the same one we use for our other one. This is the fantasy points, full point PPR, no crazy bonuses, just straight points, stuff like that.
But no rushing touches.
No rushing touches, just catching.
So more just like a classic
PPR,
old school fantasy league.
Okay.
Yeah. Old school fantasy league, man, touchdown league, right? You got to do a touchdown.
Yeah, true.
Or it's just like points but the quarterbacks is the old school. We're going with the old school points. And okay, Carolina, you got ready to field goal. Let's go. Come on. All I need is a 2-point win. That's all we need to get over there.
Buttons, who you take on that one?
The
what? Minnesota game.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
All of us right. No, Joey went.
Joey and Chris and C Double took the Golden Gophers.
They're rowing that boat. They
golden gopher there.
Come on, baby.
All right, so let me see. I got it set up. I got that draft set up. We got our NFL picks. Oh, here we go. So Joey, you, my friend, are the first pick.
Oh.
This draft. Let me share it. Let me share this screen so you can see what we got going on here. And then, I think I got it set up so when you're talking,
it can be any order though, right?
You can pick whoever you want to, right? But it's going to be a snake. Like if you want to take a running back first, I mean, we got you can get the best of the best here.
Best of the best.
Yeah, everyone's going to be stacked.
But you got to see, what you got. And JB on the turn.
Anyone can take. We can all take anyone.
No.
Yeah.
Once somebody is taken, they're gone.
You can't take them.
Yeah. It's just like a regular draft. Joey,
regular draft. It's a super draft between 4 experts.
4 experts getting it.
Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. So Joey, you are on the clock. and that clock is very short, so don't be sitting here for 30 minutes trying to make a pick.
Got you, JB.
All right, you can take your time, but I don't want to. I can't throw a timer on there for y'all, but it's a timer on here.
A reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, reasonable time. You can make your pick. I got my cheat sheet here ready for my tiered players. Who you going first, Joey?
Okay, let me just pull something up real quick, JB.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
This is
Joey. Remember, it's stacked. I mean, this is going to
Everybody's there.
Everybody
is going to be stacked.
Monster.
Everybody's there.
Yeah, everybody's on the board right now. Like you got. Tell me, for example, the top 4 QBs they got right now probably Mahomes, Allen, Hurts, Jackson. But you don't got to go with those 4. You can go in a different direction if you want to.
Oh my gosh!
If you have a guy, take your time.
I got you, Buttons.
Go Daniel Jones. You can go Malik Neighbors. You can go whatever direction you want to.
Okay.
All right, who's your first pick?
My first pick, JB, is going to be Jalen Hurts.
No, you don't have to have quarterback, Joey.
Yes, you do.
No, you can have whatever guy though.
Chris, you're not coaching him.
Hey,
I want Jalen Hurts.
It hurts.
The man wants Jalen Hurts.
All right, get your guy.
It's my guy.
Now, I will say this, okay? Because I'm not going to go where you think I'm going, JB.
Because he's going to be hurt.
Because I think that he's not going to make it through the whole season.
Yes,
he's on
right.
the cover of a very prestigious video game, and I believe in the curse. I don't believe he'll finish the season. So I am going with a guy who I went with first overall in my school league draft, who's going to eat. Okay. He just got paid too. CeeDee
Lamb. Let's go. Nice pick. That's a good pick, Buttons. Nice pick.
Not as good as mine, Buttons. There are a lot of CeeDee Lambs there.
Oh my God. Did you see what that kid did last year at the end of the year?
That's all good, Chris. Where you going on this pick?
Give me McCaffrey.
Ooh, Chris, don't go there. He's going to be hurt.
He couldn't resist. I knew he couldn't resist.
Yeah, I got to still take the best guy on the board.
Don't want him.
How dare y'all let me get my man?
Get your man. Take your man.
That's where I'm going right here, Joey.
Take your man.
I'm going, Joey.
Take your mans.
I'm going Bijan Robinson.
Take your mans.
Robinson. And then I'm going to take the #1 wide receiver in fantasy football. Go ahead and give me my man, Tyreek Hill.
He's hurt, JB.
Yeah.
It's getting a little long.
Give me Breece Hall here. I'm old school.
Running back. I like it. Okay. Buttons.
I'm going to take Amon-Ra St. Brown.
St. Brown, the sun god.
So, but how are you going to go with like if an injury, or how are you going to handle that, or JB?
If your guy gets injured, you're done.
So
Done.
You're just hoping. So
if somebody gets hurt in this group, it's how it's gonna be.
So it is what it is. So McCaffrey could kill me.
It is what it is. We're gonna go what we got. Total points at the end. We're gonna see who's there. All right, Joey, who you got here?
JB, I'm gonna take Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, okay. Taylor.
And then I'm going to take Justin Jefferson.
Ooh, JJ.
You didn't want your boy Saquon, huh?
Just don't know if he's gonna hold up, Chris.
He's scared. He's scared him off.
If he's gonna hold up.
Chris, if Saquon would have been a Giant, he would have got drafted.
I don't know, JB. I know who they are a little bit.
Who they are? Okay. All right. My man Buns Buns over here eating. Who you got, Buttons?
I'm going to take a guy who I think is going to eat a lot this year. Another Detroit Lion in the running back position, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, I think Buttons has made his first mistake, Joey.
That is not a mistake.
All right, Chris, who you got here?
Give me Ja'Marr Chase here.
I got Ja'Marr Chase. All right, so I'm going to definitely going the hero RB route, and now it's time for me to stack up some big time wide receivers. I'm going to go with first AJ Brown. And I'm going to top him off with a little Garrett Wilson.
I was hoping he would fall. Dang it.
Ooh, my team is looking juicy. Let's go. Chris, what you got?
Give me Puka here.
Ooh, that was the best receiver on his team, Chris.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, granted, if Cooper Kupp can stay healthy, hurts me a little bit.
All right, Buds, where you going here?
JB, this is the hardest runner in the NFL. I love the way this guy plays.
Hold on. The hardest runner in the NFL can only be one guy. If you go to this guy,
Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah.
Mistakes all over the place.
Hey, Pacheco. Wow. Pacheco, I see you. That is he is. When you say the hardest runner in the NFL, it is Pacheco, most definitely. No, it's not even close. All right, Joey, who you got here?
JB, I'm gonna go Drake London.
Okay. I don't hate the Drake. Oh, Buzz made a face though. Buzz looking kind of like, I don't know.
Buttons doesn't love the Drake.
And then I think I'm going to go.
Get a sleeper here, Joe.
I'm gonna go Kyron Williams.
That was
We'll see. We'll see.
Year.
He's got a breakout year.
Hold on. Did you hear that he's returning punts this year?
Say it again.
His coach said that he'll be returning punts for the team.
For the first game. Then they're gonna realize we have Todd Gurley again. Keep him on the sideline.
Drafted Blake Corum,
who could always find the end zone.
You ain't lying. All right, but
Blake Corum went to the Chargers.
Wait,
yeah,
Rams.
Oh, you've been to the Rams, LA.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Buyer's remorse is setting in.
No, we're good.
We're good.
Remorse is setting in, baby. Go ahead, Buds. What you got?
I'm going to take the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes.
Good pick, Buttons.
Yeah.
You can never say Mahomes is a bad pick unless it's the first round of a regular draft.
I'm going in my flex. I'll go Saquon.
Ooh.
That's not a bad flex, Chris.
Bad flex. It's not a bad flex, but
flexing.
I mean, granted, I've got some injury issues on my team.
Yeah, you have CMC, Breece Hall, and Saquon Barkley, Chris. Good luck.
I got some injury. I got some question marks there. And Ja'Marr Chase.
You got Saquon in the flex. Think about a song by Ray Shrimmer. No flex, so no flex, no, they know better. Oh. That's the no flex zone right there. So, let me see. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and And I'm gonna take still the best tight end in the NFL in Travis Kelce.
That he is.
No, you did not just do that, JB.
Thank you very much, fellas. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then let me see. I'm looking at the list of running backs, and I got my choice of all these running backs. I can go with some heavy hitters, but I'm gonna go with a PPR monster here. Okay. Let's go with, y'all may not like this, but I'm gonna go with Alvin Kamara.
Oh.
He's gonna catch passes every week.
Drew Brees isn't walking through that door the last time he had a decent season.
Hey, last year he was in the top 12 in points per game, even though he only played 12 games. So check your stats, young man.
He's your problem now.
Says the man with a quarterback called Hurts. Go ahead. Hey, Chris, what you got here?
Hold on, let me see.
My flex is going to be nasty. I'm gonna have one.
Give me Buttons boy Josh Allen here.
I love it how y'all took all the bait and took all those quarterbacks. Ooh, I love it.
Good luck.
But all right, what you got here?
I am going to take. I'm gonna take Sam Laporta.
Man, someone is heavy on the lines.
Wait, Ryan went State Brown and Laporta. Lord have mercy, man. But
last pick will be Jameson Williams.
All right, Joey, who you got right here?
Mandatory Montgomery.
JB.
That's Chris's man's right there.
I'm gonna take ETN for my flex.
Ooh, good pick.
Ooh, okay, I gotta sing that song to you again.
Yeah.
No flex.
No flex zone. They know better. They know better. All right, go ahead.
And JB, I think I'm gonna take Olave.
Ooh, that was okay. Olave. Nice. I like that. You got that NFC flavor in the wide receiver room. You got Jefferson, London, and Olave. All right, Buttons. You got a wide receiver and a flex available to you.
I'm gonna take my last wide receiver here. I'm gonna take Jalen Waddle.
Nice. Don't let CW see you. They love the Waddle. CW.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, Marvin Harrison.
Not the old dad.
Only rookie going off the board. All right. So in my flex, I mean, I have the choice of so many heavy hitters. I'm looking at my board, and I'm like, I can go wide receiver, I can go running back. Let me get a little bit of that Deebo Samuel here in my flex. Deebo Samuel, kind of a dual threat guy. And
taking the MVP?
Got so many.
CMC already got taken, Chris.
Anywhere.
That's right. Yeah, I got him.
Have you ever felt this way where you get like a kid in the candy shop?
Too many options.
I could go any place here. Any place. I could be a homer and go with Dak. I could go with Kyler Murray,
Dakota Rain Prescott.
I could go with Kyler Murray.
Dak's last season.
I wrote a name down on this piece of paper, JB, and I'm going to show it to you after your pick. And I think this is who you're taking.
But
I know who JB. JB's clearly going somewhere. Clearly.
I gotta take Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely.
Here.
Oh,
absolutely.
I gotta be
Stroud.
Oh,
is that
CJ?
I wasn't taking CJ Stroud. No. I gotta go.
He wants his quarterback that lives in the middle of the field.
Exactly. But his production gonna come from those RPOs when you worried about Derrick Henry, and then Lamar Jackson is running down the field. Gone. Oh, I gotta
better slide.
So tight ends. Give me Mark Andrews here.
Okay. See, you took the man that goes with my man.
Hey, yeah, the back-to-back Ravens here.
Are you gonna get the no flex zone song too? Let's see.
You're gonna go.
All right.
Montgomery's out there.
I'm between two guys. I'm gonna take this guy because I really, really feel like they're gonna need him, and they're gonna need him to carry a load this year. Okay. I'm gonna go with James Cook.
Oh,
that's James Cook.
He went homer. Buttons, I got buttons. No flex. Zone. They know, man. They know. Come on, buttons. Really?
They're gonna need him. Trust me.
Man, I can tell you what though. I'm disappointed that none of y'all. Chris, you took Harrison Jr. You should have, and you took Waddle. Y'all should have went Metcalf, man. Goodness gracious. Anyway, tight end, Joey. What is your pick? You got your choice. You can go Kincaid. You can go Ingram. You can go Kyle Pitts. Man, where you going to go?
Still out there.
Did JB just say Kincaid?
On Kincaid, baby.
That's your man's buttons.
Would be
amazing. I mean, your next three would probably in any order all the same kind of McBride, right? McBride, Kincaid, Ingram probably all the same guy, I would think.
Right? Kittle?
Or Kittle. They're probably all that same area.
Or you could take a flyer on somebody.
You love Bowers.
You go Theo Johnson?
You loved Bowers at the draft.
Only Theo I know is Huxtable.
You got to take old Huxtable here.
I think I'm going to have to go with, in my opinion, the most upside since the player is gone. I'm going to have to put McBride there. I almost took one of JB's mans who he's been complaining about because it's not the player's fault. I was that close to taking Pitts, but I'm gonna take McBride here.
All right.
Okay. Homie fixes right here. I always gotta keep fixing this to make sure that people can make comments, and that's my bad. I got a text message from somebody say your comments are off again.
Was that C-Double?
No, that was
Hot Rod?
BW. You know who that is.
You gotta put some comments in there.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure. Let me go to.
Now we just gotta hope for no injury issues.
Yeah,
that's right.
All right, I tell y'all what. If we have injury issues, we want to say we can get one sub for our injury player.
I feel like you get one. I mean, I think you'll probably have to probably have to be playing by ear if a couple guys get something, because you don't want to be just completely out just because of injury. But I would say, to me, you should be like, everyone gets like one sub a year. So if a guy's out for 2 weeks, you might just have to eat it. But if a guy's out for the season, then you're just like, I'll replace him, and then that's what you get.
Yep.
So, and we know the waiver order just in case we see somebody we all want. That's right, Buds. Free fall.
So I would say, like, unless everybody has to have used their injury thing before it restarts, you know what I'm saying? So then, if not, then it doesn't matter, because then if everyone's used it, then all right, you could reset it again, and then you have everyone's. But until everybody's used their injury switch, then you have to just deal with it. That way, it's at least somewhat fair, but
Yeah, I would say
Get
you don't
the
use
one,
it
so-
until your guy is like out for the season or out. Like,
Yeah,
if,
because you
if,
most
if one of
likely
my
wouldn't.
guys I know is out like 6 to 8 weeks, I'll probably use it and just
Right.
and replace him. You know.
Sounds good to me. All right. So our next thing we got on the board is that's pretty fun. I like that. You know, you
Yeah,
get to
Mhm.
you like, you feel you get to you look at your team, you're like, I feel good.
Well, we should do it, and you could do it. We can do it in basketball also when we start.
Oh,
up.
okay, that works. Because basketball is around the corner. And when basketball starts, JB appears.
JB might need.
Can't wait.
He might need more drops though. Buttons. He might need a little bit more drops in there. JB's like, well, I'm gonna have at least 4 drops in now.
Right. Yes, sir. Hey, when you play in fantasy basketball and you're playing in a league with JB, get prepared for the onslaught of ad drops because it's all about getting a dub. It ain't worried about how you're feeling or how you're dealing. I'm gonna do me.
One of these days, JB is going to. I want JB to have a team of all just studs that he just doesn't want to drop at all. Can't drop, just can't.
No one's gonna have to go.
Listen, when I draft, I actually draft for that. But as you get to the end of the draft, you're like, this guy, it's them but trash. So I'm gonna get 1 or 2 guys who I know that may step up or may not. And then if they don't, guess what? Yeah.
Please step up. Step up.
But you
always
always keep my core. I never drop
his
core player.
His
You're
core
never
four.
see me drop Chris Paul in the middle of a season, even if he's hurt. You'll never see me do that. He will stay on the injured. He will never go out to y'all can use him. I'm not. No. Come on now.
Buns is gonna make a league up, and then you're not gonna check, and then it's gonna be like you only get 1 drop a week. He's gonna make a.
Guess what? I'll still join it, and I'll still dominate.
Buns, you better get on that.
That's another thing. I am adaptable to any league.
That's right.
Any format.
I mean, that would be tough. Only because in the playoffs, it would be completely different at that point. It becomes a completely different league at that point. Like we've never even seen really anything.
Oh yeah.
Right now in kind of 16-14. Ooh, that's pretty looking good. Close. It's 16-14. But a couple of years ago, had to be about 10 years ago, I played in a NBA fantasy league where you set your team for the week. And you can only bring in 1 player that week if somebody got hurt.
Oh wow.
So
did you like it or is this weird?
I mean, I liked it. It was just, sometimes, you really had to manage that more than you manage the one we have.
Right.
Because you have to pay attention if somebody goes out, you got to submit a player to take that place to get those points.
Right.
So yeah, that was interesting. So I did that for like 2 years with this guy I used to work and coach with. So it was good. I mean, I was okay, I mean, I wasn't like I was in fantasy basketball, fantasy, this thing, I'm platinum plus, baby.
Well, I think it probably
actually, you know what? I'm wrong. In fantasy basketball, I'm diamond. I apologize.
Oh, come on. The diamond.
It's a fact.
I mean,
it's a fact. It's like in I'm disappointed in y'all sometimes because I'm looking at baseball and like y'all been playing for years and y'all like bronze and 10 and I've been playing for 3 years and I'm platinum plus already.
Already smoking us.
Platinum plus.
For now.
But hey, Buns, you know what? I ain't never going away. Because you know what I realized about baseball? Y'all probably have watched baseball more than me and I love baseball. Y'all do. But y'all draft for guys you like. In baseball, I'm like Chris and everything else. I draft value. I go round by round and see who should be there, and I pick the guys. I've done it for 3 years in a row. It's been successful.
True.
You know, I ain't out there picking guys just say, I like him. I'm gonna pick him in round 1, knowing that he's gonna be trash.
Well, I didn't assume Julio would be the 900.
I know. I'm not.
I did, Buttons. We did discuss. I was telling him how bad Corbin Carroll was this year.
Oh my gosh.
Brutal.
Yes, he is.
That's the first pick, Buds, Corbin Carroll?
No, it wasn't mine.
Oh, okay.
Do you not have him?
I don't think. Oh, yeah, I did have him. Yeah, I have him.
Wait,
right.
You don't even have him. You dropped him.
No, I have him. I didn't drop him.
Oh, I was like, I mean, he's been that bad. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
How you even play him half the time?
I play him all the time, Chris. You gotta start your starters.
Oh my goodness.
I never play Julio Rodriguez ever.
And I'm still 5th place, and I'm coming.
Yeah,
because just a few weeks ago, I was 8th and 9th place, and now I'm coming.
Buttons, didn't you say that you were not even playing with a second baseman? Is that still true?
Still true, baby. Look at my roster.
It's blank.
And I'm still winning.
Blank.
There you go. There you go. Nice. He's coming, everybody. You heard that? Buttons is on his way.
It's blank.
He's trying to, it's a return to glory tour for Buttons over here. Let's go. All right. So it's that time.
Glory tour.
Let me tell y'all something. I gotta take the time out right now to give my man Chris his props. This dude in our NFL draft, this is our 4th year. For 3 years, this dude has picked the Super Bowl champion every year. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Every year. Here you go. 2021, Chris. He picks the Rams Super Bowl. 22.
Oh, Chiefs. I didn't know you were talking about me. I was like, what the heck? Oh, Chiefs. Oh, I'll take that.
Remember, you're Chris. He's CW.
Oh, I got you. And then I got it last year. Also, I lucked into that one. That one's easy there.
Yeah, this year, who will it be? Who will it be? I get the first pick on this one.
I picked 4th, so that's
let's go.
Someone's got to win from the 4th spot if I keep it up.
Okay, I got to go with my first pick. I got to go, now they won't win. So I'm guaranteeing their demise here with the Chiefs here. Guaranteeing their demise because I picked them first. All right.
Maybe they are going to be the first 3-peat in NFL history. The first in NFL history.
You're right about that.
Back in Kansas City. Go ahead, Joey.
JB, I think I'm going to go here with San Francisco.
The 49ers. 49ers could have that Super Bowl hangover, but you never know. Buttons, who you got here?
I am going to go with the Detroit Lions.
Again, Buttons.
Detroit all
No
night.
time.
Detroit basketball. All right. You got back-to-back.
No pressure here trying to pick another winner, but
Go time.
give me the Ravens. Give me the Eagles.
Yeah, you see this play just happen in the game. The guy caught a pass. He got the ball got hit out of his hand. It's the guy from the Gophers picked it up and ran the ball down to the 10-yard line. Crazy.
Oh, jeez.
What's the score, JB?
16-14
still, but
okay.
They got it. Minnesota's 2nd and goal is what I'm seeing on here.
Yeah, the dude dropped the pass in the end zone. All right, Buds, who you got here?
See, the problem is Chris likes 2nd place teams in divisions. I like division winners. Okay? Division winners. I'm going with them boys.
Oh, Buzz love my Cowboys, boy. He love them Cowboys. All right.
He does.
All right, Joey, who you got here?
JB?
Oh,
I projected out Dallas had 13 wins.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. No, you didn't. Be quiet.
Oh, Budden says that's not enough. I'm lowballing.
JB, I'm going to take Houston.
Texans, okay. That's a good pick.
There we go.
Did someone pick Alcaraz for US Open?
Both of us did, right? I thought you picked him. Or you picked Djokovic.
I picked Djokovic. Okay.
I picked Alcaraz.
Alcaraz freaking lost.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well,
happy trails.
He just freaking lost.
There goes mine.
He lost in straight sets.
Oh my goodness.
Good night, sweet prince.
The world, Alcaraz.
Jeez. Well, there's my pick for that.
You done got the CJ Squared jinx on him.
6'1", 7'5", 6'4".
Ooh.
Really, man, he got rolled.
Now, I don't want to see that guy in a final, but if he loses before the final, we're good.
Did Djokovic do something to him in the gold medal match?
Let me looking at the league. I mean, the NFC, man, is like, ugh. AFC is like, woo.
Yeah.
You got so many good teams in the AFC. So here I'm gonna go with the Bengals, who I think, Joe Burrow and them gonna try to bring this thing back, man. I mean, like the teams right here, I'm looking at all the main teams. Like this 8 is the ones that, man. Okay, let me think. Who am I not thinking about here? Okay, got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs and the Bengals. Got the Lions, Cowboys, Ravens, Eagles. Let me go down the list.
Nobody's picked anyone from the.
I know who
NFC.
I am. Go with. Go ahead and take the team that I know Buns was going to take, and take the Jets.
No. Me and JB are on such the same page.
My goodness.
I like taking division winners, JB, and you have 3 of them.
All right, Joey, what you got here?
JB, I'm going to go with the Packers.
Oh,
that's a good one.
I think I have 3 division winners. Buttons.
Huh?
No way. He's as high as he is on the Lions. He's not giving that up.
You
don't want to pull the trigger.
I can't pick. I mean, there's no way I can pick them.
I want out permanently.
I can't pick the Dolphins on anything. There's no way.
See, double somewhere. Just take it.
You let them hear that, Buttons.
I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Oh my god,
Buttons.
Ugh. Just awful, man.
Oh, Buttons, the Bills.
I can't gift wrap the Bills to Chris.
Yeah, I was gonna take them.
Yeah,
would have pounced. Definitely would have pounced.
Give me Atlanta.
Oh.
Let's say, go ahead and make C Double's day. Make C Double just sit there and just like, oh.
Bijan got to eat.
He does have to.
Double like this right now. Double he's calling you.
Yeah, but that means that. Oh man, do I want to go Miami and
Rick James?
Yeah, I mean that's who I have next. Give me Miami.
We'll see Double is somewhere kissing the sky. Him and the hot one. All right. Who you got here? Buttons.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
The Bears.
Okay, the Bears. You got. Okay.
They're gonna surprise some people this year. They may even make the playoffs. I guarantee you this: if Caleb Williams starts every game for the Bears this year, the Chicago Bears will have their first 4,000-yard passer of all time.
Wow.
Again, Buttons.
Book it.
I love it.
I like that bet, Buttons.
Got him in. I got him in one of my leagues. Buttons is one of my.
I like that, Buttons. 4K for my man's. I like that.
Book it.
Oh, we got a draft next Tuesday night.
I like that.
The friends and family draft next Tuesday night. and the returning champ is coming to play. I love it. Caleb Williams looking pretty tasty. All right, there you go, Joey. Who you got here?
JB, I think I'm going to go with. Boy, I don't want to do that.
Yes, you do. You want to.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay.
Going with the Bucks. Okay.
Ooh.
Going with the Bucks. Wow.
Division winner, Bucks.
That's a division winner, Joey.
You going with the.
So I was thinking of Buttons.
Yep.
2 minutes left. UNC's driving. The score is 17-16. UNC, I think they're inside the 30.
Who's up?
Of the
Minnesota up right now.
Minnesota.
Yeah, they're up one. Okay. Let's see. Man, we got.
The Carolinas in field goal range already at the 26.
Yeah, they already
there. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Minutes left. Okay.
And it's a minute. It's a minute and what? 2 minutes inside 2 minutes now.
Yeah, 2 minutes right now.
2 minutes. I think Chris got that super feed. He must got that super light. He's like always a few seconds ahead of me.
Mine just
this is just on the. This is on the score. This is on the score app.
Oh yeah, that the app seems to always be faster too. I'm like, what than the actual.
Well, I think a lot of it do it because of now, especially with betting and stuff, they get burned if they're not behind. Like if they don't.
Yeah.
Their feeds are slower.
You see, do I want to dip my toe in the NFC pool of cess? Like I'm thinking about the NFC East, trash. NFC. Y'all already got 3 teams from the NFC North already, right? We got the Packers, Lions, and Bears. Will they be that good? NFC South, NFC West, probably the best division in football.
Take them.
I'm gonna take the Rams.
You did not was.
Take the Seahawks.
Oh,
okay.
Double dip it.
I'm a double dip, like George Costanza. No, you can't double dip a chip.
No double dipping.
That's
double
like
dipping
putting your whole mouth in the dip.
Your whole mouth in the dip. I will double dip a chip.
Well, Timmy, you dip the way you want to dip, and I'll dip the way I want to dip.
I love it.
JB, I'm going to take the Brownies.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
Joey's going, Cleveland.
This was for you.
This is for you and me. Mostly me.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, where did I go?
I'm going to go with...
We did it!
there's a linebacker on this team who is a phenomenal linebacker, and he went to Syracuse University, and his name is Zaire Franklin.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go with that team. I'm going to go with the Colts.
Oh.
I almost went there, Buttons.
I don't know what just happened. Oh,
I almost went there.
Yeah.
Is Anthony Richardson going to hold up? That's the question.
I don't know. I don't know. And if he does hold up, is he actually going to be good? I don't.
Yeah.
That's the reason why, Buttons, I had to take Cousins to replace Anthony Richardson with.
Yeah.
Give me the Chargers.
Ooh. The khakis.
Go, Josh.
San Diego Chargers?
Go.
Give me old San Diego. Give me Natron Means.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Natron means business.
Then you Charles Muncie, the guy running the ball like this. Goggles on. Yes. Talk about Charles Muncie.
Give me the great Trevor Lawrence and the Jags.
I was going to go there, Chris.
Jaguars. Can they bounce back? All right. Okay. Buttons, who you got here?
That's okay. I like this. I've always liked this quarterback. I always have. It just seems like he cannot get through a season hopefully this year he can get through a whole season. I'm going to take the Cardinals.
Oh, the Cardinals. Hey, Kyler Murray is everybody's darling.
I like that guy.
Quarterback.
JB,
Yes.
let's ride.
Oh,
You're riding already.
let's ride.
Steelers. Okay, let's see. Oh Lord, this is just
Let's ride.
like the bargain. It's like this is like going to the thrift store to buy a pair of Jordans.
You're just looking for that bargain, that diamond in the rough down here.
Diamond in the rough, JB.
Okay. Jeez, this is trash. It's
Keep looking, JB. Keep looking.
trash. It's garbage. All right, so I'm gonna go with a team. I'm gonna go with two teams that I'm gonna go with. First, I'm gonna go with this first team. I'm gonna go with the Saints. Right, they should be halfway decent. Right, the defense is always good. The quarterback doesn't get respect. They got some decent. They got Lave. They got Rashid Shaheed. They got some players. All right, now this is my next pick because I know my last pick is going to be the worst of the worst. Like it's either going to be the freaking Commanders.
Easy, JB.
It's either going to be the Commanders or it's going to be the Patriots.
Okay.
I already know. Unless one of y'all takes that dip. That's what's going to happen.
Won't be me.
Yeah.
Nope. No way I'm taking that dip.
Okay. Carolina up by 2 with 1:44 left.
Plenty of time.
That's right. That's
Wait,
right.
what's the spread? Three.
No, 1.5.
1.5.
They got time though. This is
Come on.
gonna be a
Come
this is
on.
gonna be a heartbreaker for somebody.
All right. It's going to be a bad beat or not a bad beat, one of the two. Okay. So we got the Saints. Man, who else? Might be a respectable team out there.
Make it.
NFC West is gone. I'm not even touching the NFC East. No freaking way.
You're lost, JB.
The Vikings is between the Vikings. Oh, you know what? Let me see. No, I can't go with those guys. They're gonna get massacred.
You got two teams out west, right?
Yeah, I'm yeah. You got the Raiders
And the actual let's ride.
and the Broncos away with Bo Nix. And then
The Titans are still out there.
Yep, that's what I was looking at.
It's a Penn State quarterback.
Got Joey's boy. Joey's hoping he falls in his laps.
Not named Kerry Collins.
I already know I'm getting the last the garbage pick, so
Okay.
I'll let you fight over the rest of the bargain bin teams.
All right, Joey.
JB, let's ride.
The original let's ride.
Oh my.
Bo Nix.
I was like, oh my god.
Button, stop hating. Because the Broncos are going to be better. They're going to be better. And I got them really late.
Really good.
Found that bargain.
You know who I think is going to be better because they upgraded their quarterback, and I believe in this kid. I took him in the CJ Squared Dynasty League draft. Jaden Daniels. I will take Washington.
Oh, we were just talking about how awful they're going to be. Buttons trusted.
We were Buttons. We
Trust-
definitely.
I mean, I think Daniels will be
Jaden.
good. I just think that you look at their schedule, it's hard to find 6 wins there. But all these teams, it's that way. I think.
Yeah.
Chris's
last two.
Last two.
Man, this is dumpster
Brutal.
fire down here.
Brutal.
Give me Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh yeah, you
and-
betcha.
Okay, we could it could be in trouble because they in field goal range.
What?
That
Yeah,
didn't take long.
they had a pass interference.
Oh, that was horrible.
And now they're down at the 40 with like a minute and 10 left.
Straight up.
Missed some. That's the message Joey left me. Give me the, he's like, give me the Gopher straight up. Yeah.
Unless he's got to tackle that guy.
All right.
Give me the Raiders.
Raiders.
All right.
Raiders.
Don't you dare, Buttons. Don't you dare.
So you got the
I actually like this kid. I like this quarterback, and I think that he will go and take a leap this year. I like his leadership. He's a little
You're not
small.
talking about the Giants.
I'm gonna take the Panthers.
No one's talking like that about Daniel Jones.
Are you crazy?
You know where to go, JB.
No one has ever said.
You know where to go.
No one has ever said leap and Daniel Jones in the same sentence.
Ever.
Actually, he did take a leap that one year, and then it was a false one.
It was.
All right. Hopefully, I picked Ravens and the Eagles. Maybe your Super Bowl champs if it continues.
Wow.
Maybe it's the Falcons.
Goodness.
Or the Dolphins.
He had a holding. They got taken back to the 40-something. Now it's third down.
Wait, hang on. How many seconds you have left on your clock, JB?
It's 28.
Dang,
you got no timeout.
You're ahead of me for sure.
You got no timeouts.
You got YouTube TV, JB, or just regular TV?
I'm watching it on. I think I'm watching it on the
cable box. You got a cable box?
Yeah, but it's on the HD one. On the
Okay.
I'm ahead of you guys a little bit then on the app.
Wow,
regular Fox. I'm on Fox 10.
That was a good pass and a good catch.
All right,
it's definitely going to be over. I think
they about to.
Where are they?
Spike it. They're on the 30-yard line. 9 seconds is going to be a 7-yard kick.
Tick, 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 tick.
Another play.
That's a 50-yard field goal.
Well, either way, though, oh yeah, because Carolina was a favorite. That's right. So it actually will matter.
That's a 30-yard field goal. A 50-yard field goal. That's a long field goal.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, that's 29.
You got 9 seconds left, JB. They haven't hit the field goal yet on yours, have they?
No, Joey, it's a 46.
Oh, they're on the I saw they were on the 33 on Score app.
Running a play,
guys.
What?
It's 3rd and 11 with 3 seconds left on my app.
Yeah, they ran the ball. 3 seconds left, and they try to run the ball to the middle. I guess to run for one more timeout. To call a timeout for the kick.
So it's all going to come down.
I got 9 seconds left right now.
You got a tight butthole.
I'm about to see this run.
Okay.
All right, let's see if I refresh this. Let me see. Reload. You want to see what mine says right there? Look at the patch right there.
Oh.
Look at it on the screen, Buttons.
The old turds. New England turds.
They had the poo emoji in there.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't even start the right guy. They're already starting off on the wrong foot this year.
Yep. All right, here we go. Man, this is where we at now. Chris already our first lone wolf winner with that Georgia Tech pick. I was thinking about it too. I was like, man, I should have went GT on that one as well, but I didn't. That's all good. Chris,
it's more my lack of faith in Florida State was all over that.
Great start. All right, so we still got the rest of our picks for the rest of the week for week 1 and week 0. I guess we'll watch this kick while we getting our thoughts together, because this is gonna be instant update is what you call it.
Ooh,
real time update. Here we go. To see how
still a long kick though.
I know. Was it 47-yarder?
But yeah, something 46, 47, something like that.
That's 47 on my TV. Carolina called a timeout. Okay, we can start making our picks. I started off. So when it's first one, we got Stanford plus 9.5 at home. It says Stanford hasn't lost a home opener since 2006. 17 or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say maybe they're cover and not get smoked on their home field. So I'm gonna go with Stanford here. Joey, what you
I'll
got?
join you, JB.
Okay, thanks for joining the club. Chris, who you got?
I'm doing all power rankings this year. I'm going TCU.
All power
That's
rankings, I hear you.
fantastic.
All
Chris
right.
has a new system that he's premiering this year.
It's like beep 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 beep, like breaking news.
That's why
All
it's so
power
easy.
rankings.
It's
that
so
will
easy to
not,
make your picks, Chris.
That will not work, I'm sure.
So player to watch in this one, Alec Iomanor, wide receiver for the Cardinals. He makes spectacular grabs. He will in this game. I'm taking Stanford as well.
He missed it. Wide
Yes!
Oh, goodness.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Tough kid.
missed that.
Tough break, kid.
There you go. All righty, let's do this.
I'm about to see it. I'm about to see it. 4 seconds.
Wow, he missed it.
He pulled a Florida. He pulled a.
Oh, he's that kicker. That kicker's that they have is a lefty.
Yeah, he pulled. Yep.
Oh,
Wide
it
right.
looked good. It looked good for a second, and then
Wide right. I saw it. I saw it though. I saw it. That's going wide right. Let's go. All righty. Who we got here, Buttons? You got Stanford or TCU?
I got Stanford. I gave you a wide receiver to look at too. Watch him.
That's right. Stanford. Okay. And what we got here? We got Clemson. Used to be this right here back in the day. Good matchup. Now Clemson, kind of, but it could be two teams that get buys in the college football playoff. So you never know. Buttons, who you got?
All right. I am going to regret this because you should not pick against Georgia, but I am going with Clemson.
Where's this game?
They always play this game in the
Georgia Dome.
It's called the Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Gotcha.
Last time they played, Georgia won the national championship. Clemson held them to 10 points, and that wasn't even an offensive touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll go Clemson here. This line is now 11.5.
11.5 is going down, even though we got future.
I hate that it's at 12 o'clock. Are you kidding me? Why is this not the late game?
Prime time. Come on. Yes, I will also take Clemson.
This is and now for a change in how JB.
Coach.
I'm actually going with the gigantic spread this time.
Ooh.
That's not gigantic, JB.
Joey, this is nothing for him.
Oh, before Clemson, Clemson, Georgia game, Joey, this is a big ass spread.
It is. Yes, it is.
This is a bass.
It is.
Joey, we saw how the SMU spread worked out for you there, though.
Didn't work out well.
But
nope. Exactly. And that was close. That was like a 5-point game.
Yeah, it was.
Penn State, West Virginia, old rivalry. The Mountaineers gonna be hyped up for this first game, getting 8.5 at home. Give me Rocky Top. I know that's probably Tennessee's thing, but I don't care. It's Smoky Top, one or the other. But West Virginia. Who you got, Joey?
JB, I'm gonna go with the Mountaineers.
No surprise there. People seem really high on West Virginia this year. But I still
rankings say.
The power rank.
It says Penn State, so I'm going Penn State. I actually think they could go undefeated if you look at their schedule, though.
They hired Rich Rod back. Offense gonna be back rolling.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
Pitt Snoggle's not walking through that door. Remember that dude was sweet, old Pitt Snoggle.
Yes, he was sweet.
You got Buttons.
This one is the easiest one on the card to me. West Virginia points at home. Give me West Virginia.
I love it when he says the easy one on the card. I love that. All right. I don't actually read your thing until after you tell me this story.
Yes, sir.
I don't like to be. I do it out of you got to keep it real, and and keep the. I'm trying to think the word for it. I'll think about it in a second. But just the fairness. It'd be garbage if I read your thing and it swayed or didn't sway my opinion. So it's all good. I love to read them. I love to read what you write afterwards. It's always good.
Yeah. Well, I actually messed up on the first one, JB, because I thought UNC was actually getting points. So I put UNC straight up on my picks. So get a laugh after this for that.
Okay, cool. All right. We got Miami and Florida.
Big rivalry game. This is going to be close. I'm going to take Florida straight up.
Ooh, in the swamp? Okay. Florida needs it. They want to bounce back, man. Right now, they are struggling as a program. Chris, who you got?
Man, this one's tough. Because the line, the power rankings are right at the thing.
Hold on. That's the new word, the power ranking.
That's my word, man. Hey, look, it's actually started me off all right.
Yeah, it did.
Winners, so that's rare for me.
We want winners.
Chris's power rankings.
We want
CPR
winners.
You know how long it takes though, and then I still probably will come in like 5th.
That could be our new segment, the CPR.
The CPR segment.
I think we did it last year to see how we would do at the power rankings. I think we actually beat ours. I think we did it once for the NFL, and ours actually out. Like if you bet using our numbers versus theirs, I think we actually outdid the NFL for 1 week last year. So
nice. Okay.
The whole betting segment.
You know how we do here. You know what I'm saying? If you took what we do and you really follow along and listen, you're gonna come out on top.
Yes, you will.
You can't win every week in anything, especially betting fantasy, but you can be that person that's like, oh, okay, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good.
Can't go broke making a profit.
Feeling saucy. You ain't lying. You don't go broke making a profit.
Give me Florida here.
Okay.
That's a mistake. Jump around. Wisconsin. Enter the Sandman. Virginia Tech.
I was like, wait.
Get used to hearing won't back down as they're getting thumped.
More thumping.
We're going to hear a lot of Tom Petty because the U is going to thump those Gators. Miami.
Big skull drug.
Big.
Skull drug. I got Miami too. Shout out to my man.
Shout out to
and the hot one who loves his Hurricanes. He loves his Hurricanes and his Heat. He loves them. All right, this one is that small the other kind of conference picks. I think Chris had South Alabama as one of his teams last year, and didn't they go to UCLA and beat them first game of the season last year?
Yeah, I think they did actually.
Yeah, but so I'm actually taking them at home to cover the spread against the Mean Green Machine. So give me USA.
I'll join you, JB.
I'll go Mean Green here. North Texas. What was in that one movie with Kathy Ireland? Where in Texas were they?
Texas State fighting armadillos.
Yeah, it was. I think they had the North Texas colors and everything, and
that green.
Yeah, that white and green. Yeah,
yeah.
The fighting armadillos.
That's a guy from Quantum Leap and
Scott Bakula
and NCIS New Orleans. Two of my favorite shows, by the way. I love those shows. All right, but
necessary roughness.
So I think LaDamian Webb will eat in this game. This should be a blowout. I'm taking South Alabama.
So okay, this right here. This one, man. I mean, really, in the big picture, the big scheme, this is the big boy of the week. Really. This is the big boy. We got Notre Dame at the 12th man, Texas A&M. If you read, it's a big backstory here. I know Buttons may bring it up, but let me tell you, Joey and Chris and Buttons, the Texas A&M coach was the coach of the Notre Dame quarterback. Who has the advantage here? Buds, you let me know what you think.
So I am a little hesitant here to take Notre Dame because I do like Connor Weigman on Texas A&M, but I kind of just have a feeling about Notre Dame this year. I'm going to take Notre Dame very hesitantly.
Ooh, Notre Dame covering against the 12th man. Okay, Chris, what you got?
I'm going
What's the
Notre Dame.
CPR say? You going where?
The power rankings say Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Okay, Notre Dame. Joey.
Straight up.
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame, JB.
Once again, I gotta disagree with y'all.
Oh,
On an island, JB.
I gotta go with the 12th man
Right.
on here. All right. UCLA is in the Big Ten.
Ugh. That sounds awful.
That sounds disgusting. In the Big Ten, going out to Hawaii against the Rainbow Warriors, who just played a FCS team, Delaware State, and barely beat them. UCLA, big. Give me the Bruins. UCLA all day, every day.
UCLA. I'll join you with UCLA, JB.
Give me Hawaii.
Oh, the power rings have spoken.
Hawaii.
Oh man. I am agreeing with Chris way too much. But I gotta go with my gut. So
yeah, that just means
Hawaii.
you're in line with the.
I like taking points here. 14's a lot. I'm gonna take Hawaii.
It's not too much, but
Buttons power rankings are in line with Chris's power rankings. That's all that said.
CPR and the BPR.
Buttons and I will have to get together and create our own power rankings.
Fighting Bulldogs, the fighting Devontae Adams / Derek Carrs.
yes.
Going to the big house. Buttons, do you like the spread?
So, this I put this in my notes. I am going to try and take as many points as I possibly can this year. Michigan with a new coach, Michigan with a new quarterback. Not that they will struggle or anything, but I think Fresno will cover. They probably win by 21 and not 22. So I'm taking Fresno State.
21.
Yeah.
21. All right, Chris.
Give me Fresno.
Oh my
the
God.
power rankings have the power rankings remind me of the 8 ball. Shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it is, basically. That's the power rankings for you.
CPR. Yes.
I love how Michigan plans on having
Squared staple, the CPR. All right.
Michigan does plan on having their former coach as an honorary captain. It will not be enough. They will stick it to the NCAA and say, look who we have trotting out here at the 50-yard line, but it won't be enough. Fresno plus the points.
Ooh, the points.
I knew
Won't back down.
It's if there's any week to take a chance, it's week 1. Why not? Let's go for it. All right. You can beat week 1 and get 4 points and still come back and be victorious. Now, let's not forget, my man Buttons does have a mulligan, people. He won it. He
won't need it, JB.
He doesn't even want to use that thing.
Wow. Okay. All right, bud. We hear you loud and clear. You coming to eat. The feast. All right. The bonus game back in the day, man. This would be
holy moly.
This would be a game. It's still an important game in the big picture in terms of maybe national recruiting and stuff like that, but not in the college football playoff unless LSU can do some things this year.
They will.
And by the way, USC is in the Big Ten. What?
That was weird.
Yeah, peanut butter and potato chip sandwiches is that? Okay. All right, so I'm going to take LSU at home here.
Ugh.
In Death Valley.
I think it's hold on. I think it's at
It's in Vegas.
Oh, it's in Vegas?
It's in Vegas.
Oh, that's even better. Give me LSU.
Trust me, fellas. I've got those in my notes.
Buttons is gonna Buttons would steer us.
I know you do.
All right, Joey, who you got here?
I'll take those Bayou Bengals, JB. As they march to the playoffs.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, give me LSU also.
Saying that LSU is going to be in a college football playoff. Okay.
Come on, Buttons. First one of the year. Let's go.
First one of the year. All right. It is that time again, millions. JB, Joey, and Chris. It is knowledge time. It's upon us once again for another season of CJ Squared College Picks. This is the premier game of the week to me. It is being played. Why? Why is it the premier game? Because it's being played in Las Vegas, Nevada. Both of these teams will be replacing their star quarterbacks from last year in Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. Now, some quick stats. USC has won 7 straight openers. LSU has lost its last 4 openers.
Okay.
However, not so fast, my friend. This LSU team this year has something to prove, and something tells me that the Trojans will be no match for the Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Yo!
Go Tigers.
There you go.
Go Tigers.
I will be adding the other picks. I'm going to go ahead and add the hot ones picks right now. I just reached out to my man, C Double. You know, C Double, sometimes he kind of forgets that we got picks going on. So hopefully he got those.
He's probably tuning in.
Hopefully he's not watching this.
He's probably tuning in.
His picks because
he's tuning in live. It's too early to do that though. Probably.
You know, C Double will do that if you let him. If you let him peek behind the curtain, he gonna look. You let him peek behind the curtain, fella. Let y'all know right now. He gonna take a peek.
You know he's going Miami.
This is the hot one right here.
Hot one. Well, both of them.
The hot one send me his picks.
He's doing every single one opposite me.
Oh, the hot one is?
Yeah.
So something got to give.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, finish it strong.
Waiting on C Double's pick. C Double's already off to an 0-3 start, though. I know he ain't happy with that. C Double already got that's a big matzo ball sitting right there. C Double's a 0.
I thought he's on the text list.
Hey, he is. He know better.
Oh, C Double, come on, baby.
I asked him, did he send his picks? You know, I'm gonna have to. Is that him watching right there?
Did he send his money, JB?
Oh, of course. His money was sent early.
Okay.
See, Double likes to send me checks, man. He's like the only person in the world that sends me checks.
There you go.
Yes, he sends me. My dad's old school. C Double, who is he works in the tech industry, like technology industry.
Yeah.
To send me checks. But he likes to be funny. He'll send me a check for one thing, and then he'll use Cash App, then he'll use Zelle, then he just likes to do different stuff. That's C Double.
That's a
diversification of his portfolio, Jake.
Yeah, like Buns. Buns is a straight Venmo guy. Buns Venmo. Joey and Chris Cash App.
Cash App.
You know me. I mean, I'm getting money from all. I got to be versatile. I got Cash App. I got Venmo.
Cash App. Venmo.
The checks are there. The checks are.
I have it all, JB.
No, I got it all. I got to have it all, man.
Absolutely.
When you got the money flowing in all kinds of directions, you got to make sure you can pay on time. That's the main thing. If you are a commissioner, if you're running a pool, if you are doing all these things, be able to pay on time.
What do you just keep
No
it in a
pay?
separate account?
No play.
Right.
I tell you what I normally do, and I don't keep it all in the same account, because I might have to pay somebody from a different account. So I keep enough to pay for any league I'm running in any account. So if I got to pay Buttons from Venmo, I got the money to slide him his money. If I got to pay you, Chris, but you know I paid you before, and Joey, I got you.
Yeah,
So
I got you.
I keep a. Now I know some people who are commissioners at the end of the league, when you win, they're like, I need to get my money from somebody else. Like, what is that about? I say no names though. It's happened to me before. Like I won a league and the dude was like, yeah, I gotta contact this person because he owed me. Like, but
You'll get your money when I get mine.
hey, what is that?
That's right.
Wrong answer.
Double was in the league one time when he won a fantasy league. The guy paid him a year later.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yes. Yes. A year later.
Wow.
Never again. Never again.
Okay.
All right. So it's that time. It is Joey's parlay times. And as we discussed at the beginning of the show, Joey was one pick away from going, one free throw away from going 2-2 last week.
Thanks, Tina Charles.
Let's see if we can keep the heat going. My man Joey, what do you have this week for our fans? Let's go.
Chris JB, Buttons, millions. Get your money ready. Get ready to make a little bit more this Labor Day weekend. Go on and get yourself something nice.
Get something
A nice Labor Day sale.
Go and get you a sandwich from somewhere.
Go on and get you something nice. If you hungry, go on and feed yourself because you better be fed with this.
You eating over here, baby.
The lock.
Hmm.
The WNBA has treated me pretty well. We're not going to go Mr. Moneyline straight down.
Man, I'm not singing the song then. You don't get it.
Very,
That's
very close. Right. Let's go. Fever at Chicago. Battle for the Rookie of the Year. Fever, Moneyline.
Okay.
Fever.
Like that.
The future WNBA champions are going to Seattle. Liberty, Moneyline. And lastly,
I don't mind that one.
The future WNBA runner-up, the Las Vegas Aces.
The Aces?
Minus 10.5.
Oh, my God.
At home against the Atlanta Dream. I'll take the Aces.
Okay.
Wow.
What's the number?
379.
Okay, plus 379.
379.
I'll win $2.40 on it.
I got five $10 bets on Caesar. So I'm gonna use one of those bets on this. Right?
You're welcome, JB. You're welcome.
Let's see.
Big dog.
The big dog.
Let's let the big dog eat this week.
Plus 1920.
1920. That was the year.
That's the year.
How many legs?
5 legs, Buttons. 5 legs.
That's the year.
This is all college football.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get it.
Right here.
You know what you about to hear. You know what you about to hear. Let's start. The Fighting Turtles at home against a basketball school, UConn. The best men's basketball school. Maryland minus 20.5.
Oh, boy.
You know what you're going to get here. This is my favorite time of the year. Let's go with the Nittany Lions. Going to West Virginia, Penn State money line.
Money line.
One of my favorite.
What are you getting that line at, Joey? 310?
Minus 310, Chris. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Chris studying.
I'm seeing where if it's a deal or not. Pinnacle, which is the best book in the world.
Bargain bets. Go ahead. The CPR at work. Let's go.
Yep.
One of our favorite college football teams, the Roadrunners of UTSA.
Yes,
That's
my
my man's right there, Joey.
They are at home. Kennesaw State minus 24.5. Give me those Roadrunners, baby. Come on, Buttons. Come on, Buttons.
Man,
Buttons. After this, you're going to purchase with this winnings a Mega Bucks shirts to go on your Mega Power shirt. That's what I want to see you get, Buttons.
Minus 24.5.
All right, here we go. Eastern Michigan is going to UMass to take on the Minutemen. Eastern Michigan money line.
That year, you did, was it Florida State and UMass? It was 50. You took Florida State and they covered.
I sure did. There's one coming soon, JB. Not this week. Not this week. I plan on sprinkling one in next week.
My God.
Lastly, another basketball school, the Hoosiers of Indiana, are welcoming FIU. Give me the Hoosiers of Indiana, minus 21.5.
Jeez.
Oh, yes.
And this thing is only plus 19.
Plus 1920?
They must like it.
Here we go, folks. Here we go. We got the lock for the week. We got the WNBA Fever money line, Liberty money line, and the Aces at home minus 10.5 against the Atlanta. What's the Atlanta
Dream?
Okay, cool. 5-leg big boy that hit last week. This week, plus 1920. We got the Terps at home minus 20.5.
You don't need Tua. Tua's brother.
Bro, he's still there?
He is gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Right? Thought he was trying to get drafted.
They don't need him.
What's the next one was who again?
Penn State money line.
Okay, yeah.
Money
Penn State
line.
money line against West Virginia. I think, see what Joey went, because Joey got it as a close game because he got West Virginia covering on the pick 'em. So
Joey wants that. He wants that sweat.
Yes, Chris. Yes.
And UTSA, me and Joey Mans.
Roadrunners, baby.
Roadrunners minus 24.5 at home. Jeez.
They better be running.
They will be running, buddy.
We got Eastern Michigan playing at UMass. UMass, one of the doorsteps of the NCAA.
They have not recovered from that Florida State beating. They still have not recovered from it.
I mean, really, it's like they get stepped on constantly. The game of the year for them is UConn. It's a Super Bowl for them. UConn.
Edgar Padilla is the honorary captain.
Marcus Camby.
Hold on, you talking the basketball player?
Marcus Camby is.
They play with Lou Rowe and Marcus Camby.
Marcus Camby will be coin tossing that game.
They're not coming through that door, Joey. No Marcus Camby, no Lou Rowe.
They're all three will be out.
And the coach right now is in Arkansas, by the way. All right. Tyler Perry is in. He's not coming either. All right. So we got Eastern Michigan at home. And then, on money line on the road at UMass. And then lastly, we have the Hoosiers at home minus 21.5 against Florida International University. All right.
Sir.
There you go. Hey, check us out on Twitter. Check out the YouTube channel. Keep watching. The content's going to come in. We got some drafts coming up this week. I will be live streaming my brother's draft on Saturday. Probably going to live stream the friends and family draft.
There we go.
I will not just show my face. I will not show my queue and my draft board because I know they out there watching. They're watching and like, but JB gonna go. And definitely probably gonna stream. I'm gonna stream all next week. By the way, I'll probably stream all 4 of my drafts next week. I got my brother's draft. I'm in a draft with Rodney and Chris, and then we got 2 drafts with the CJ Square crew, right? On Tuesday and Wednesday. 3 things in life: death, taxes, and the fantasy 2 draft will be the Wednesday before the season starts.
Always. I set it up
clockwork, baby. It was written.
Yep, it was boom. It's in stone. Always.
That's how it is.
Buttons, when's your when do you do yours? Is that tomorrow?
No,
Saturday? Buttons. When is Buttons the one that Joey never shows up to?
That was last Saturday.
We had that one last Saturday.
Oh, was it?
The one that I never will get an invite to. And speaking of invite Buttons, I got the invite for the pick 5 against the spread, but I'm just trying to figure out now, how do I get this young man?
I will research that, JB. I'm struggling myself too as well.
Okay.
I'll get you that info.
Okay, because I know I got to make my 5 picks for Friday. I didn't make any picks tonight, so I got to make 5 picks for Saturday, for Friday.
Joey did not do that bad in terms of his auto drafting for Saturday.
He
had an auto pick.
Yeah, Jamar Chase and Derrick Henry were his first 2 picks.
Did they give him a kicker in the 6th round?
No. See, I've got his back. See,
I appreciate that.
They want me to sabotage, be a saboteur. Okay,
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And then he took Drake London and Brandon Ayuk 3rd and 4th round.
Okay.
Man, loaded up on receivers.
All right. Let me tell y'all. Let me give y'all a little. I'm gonna read you a little thing from a draft that I'm in, and tell me what you think about this. The draft is going to be just like it was last year and the year before and the year before that. Your first 4 picks you must draft them, and they will be suspended the first 4 weeks if they are auto draft. -10 from the first week score if your payment is not made before the draft.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
-15
Goodness.
from week 2 if your payment is not made, and -5 until payment is made. Guess what? No pay.
Oh, I know that.
No play. You don't do the
I do know that.
JB, no. It's no pay.
No pay, no play. That's
which league is this, JB?
That's my brother's thing.
Wow.
You don't like somebody auto draft. I don't know.
Running that with like an iron fist.
Those sound like some Peter Brown rules.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how they do. You know, I had to fight and kick to get him to fix the daggone draft up.
It's like, we don't do snake.
JB, who's more like the great Peter Brown?
Because he had a 2nd round reversal, and it used to be the draft. You hear me? 2nd round reversal. So you got the first. If you're the first guy drafted, and you got the first pick and the 13th pick.
It's like C doubles. Like, hold on, this is a snake draft here, and Dynasty.
Oh yeah, in the Dynasty, yeah, we do it. Yeah, I'm like,
wait.
Yeah, it was a snake draft. C doubles.
JB, who's more like the great Peter Brown, you or your brother?
I mean, we all carry some of his similarities.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, especially me and Philip. We both so I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, people carry. So I probably who carries the most is probably me. He up there though, but I probably carry the most.
Okay.
I got this. It's just so fun just to talk to him and listen to his stories, and you know, right now he's not feeling too well, but he was supposed to come see the Yankees game. He couldn't make. He wasn't feeling good.
Okay.
But I told you he's excited about Survivor because he's won 2 years in a row, and he thinks he's going to win again. He's like,
I mean,
I'm going to win again. He's talking trash to me constantly about Survivor. He said, no, Jason, I know they mad. I know they wondering why I keep winning. I was like, nah, it probably, maybe. I got to gas him up a little bit. I got to make him feel good about himself. So, yeah.
I mean, it works. His, like I told you last week, his system works because he front loads it where everyone else tries to back load and keep teams left over. And then he's basically like, I hope that by week 12, everybody's just gone. Where I think most everyone else is looking at, like, I want to keep guys to the end, but nobody makes it.
Yep.
And so he's just like, because if you look by week 12 or 13, you're like, if you look, he's already used all his good teams. So you're like, oh, he's never going to make it. But he's never had to, or he hasn't for the last 2 years. So it works. It's hard. It's hard to think that way, though, because I'm so analytical. I would be like, I got to save it. I could never do it that way.
Oh, did you say you were doing one for Coop on Survivor too?
Coop's doing. I think Coop will do Survivor. I was going to put in a college ones.
Oh, okay. Now
he'll probably put his own for. So I'll talk to him. But I think he usually does his own for Survivor. I know Elle did one year, did pretty well.
Yeah. Coop, remember Coop Todd, him and my dad finished first that one year.
They did. They did well. So
I mean, last year I actually paid for Coop's and L's buybacks, but they blew it the next week.
Yeah, they were like never again.
They blew it. It's like wasting my money.
Come on.
It's all good. Big week in football, guys.
Big week.
NFL starts next week. The NBA is like a month away. Can y'all believe that? Like the NBA. So, man, we in it right now. We in the mix.
Exciting time.
September, October, best sports months of the year.
Exciting time.
October for sure.
He's in there.
JB, are you guys gonna go live next Thursday with the NFL game, you think? Okay. All right. We'll see. I may be able to jump on late. We'll see. But
your spot is all your side on the Zoom is always there.
We are surprising the kids, and we are celebrating my wife's 40th birthday, and we're going to an impromptu Disney trip starting next Thursday to next Monday. But I should be able to be there still live from the hotel.
Disney Florida, Disney California.
Oh, Florida.
Hey, look at Buttons.
Man, traveling, man. You went
doing
it. You do Alaska and now, man, killing it.
Very nice.
Buttons, make sure you have plenty of pictures and you make sure you put them in the album. So as your kids get older and they say, you never do nothing. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, we went here. That big old fish in your hand. Riding them rides because they won't remember. That it's funny because I say that because a few weeks ago, my daughter texted me out the blue. And she says, Dad, I went and looked at all these pictures that we have from the things we did, and I want to thank you for taking me and experiencing all these things.
Experiences.
I'm telling you, if you don't have the proof, they ain't gonna remember it.
I got the receipts.
I know you got it. I know, right? You gotta have receipts. You gotta keep the receipts, baby. But that's awesome, and I hope you really enjoyed it with your family. That's beautiful. Fellas, thanks once again. And
absolutely, great show.
As always, keep it stat. If y'all got some, if you see something this weekend, you know is a good bet, post it, man. Don't keep it a secret. Let's all eat together.
Absolutely.
I'll check the power rankings.
There you go.
The CPR. Let's go.
Yeah.
And I got to figure out who I got to throw out of one of my leagues because I changed the name to the CJ Squared Invitational. So I got to get you in there too. I gotta get you in.
It's like the Premier League where you have the bottom team gets
the bottom team's got to go, and then you upgrade.
You have two leagues, and then the one league is the better guys, and they just work up.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I know Buns in the dynasty though. I know Buns in the dynasty league and in the friends and family. So are you in that fantasy 2 league too, Buns?
No.
We got to get him in that one also.
Okay.
That was not Yahoo though, is it?
It is Yahoo.
It's
fantasy.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So you're good there.
The only one that's not Yahoo is the CJ Squared Invitation. That's one.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
The only one. So yep,
Fellas,
fellas.
like can't do it.
Tough, man. It's tough.
Buns don't like them, but Yahoo. Buns like, nah, I'm on Yahoo. Buns is like Uncle Ruckus. He's like, not for that change for nothing. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
All right,
man.
y'all. Talk to y'all this weekend.
We'll see you.
You off tomorrow, Joey?
I am off, but 2 varsity games.
Oh,
That's right. That's right.
that's right. Yeah,
you
12
work,
o'clock.
okay.
And, yeah.
Two
I'm actually going to like a little wedding reception tomorrow, but I'm off 4-day weekend, guys.
Very
Oh,
nice.
There you go.
Hey,
Beautiful.
y'all have a good one.
All
Oh,
right, guys.
I'm going to the Cubs game on Sunday, and I got a tour of the Nationals ballpark on Monday that I'm going to.
Oh, very
Hey,
nice.
Hey, B.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Very nice.
here's some of those pictures. And man, y'all have a good one, man.
All right.
All right,
Yep,
guys.
see you guys.
Y'all love y'all.
All right. Love y'all. Talk y'all.